All right, group, how's everybody doing? Good to see you. If you don't know me, my name is Chris. I'm a physical therapist. I am the owner, creator, curator of the exercise and movements for physical therapy and disc patients. Okay, so I wanted to go through a little bit of a workout today that would be appropriate for those recovering and healing from herniated, bulged, maybe even post microdiscectomy surgery. So you've got some kind of back disc problem. Either in the neck, which has maybe caused some shoulder and arm pain, or in the low back, which is often will cause back, hip, and leg pain. So at this point, I'm assuming that we've got the symptoms mostly centralized, mostly reduced. So if anything, it's just here in the neck, maybe upper back, or just back and maybe out to the side. So quickly, red light, green light, yellow light. If these movements that we're going to do here start to produce any kind of symptom away from the spine, down the arm, down the leg, yellow light, unless, so stop if it happens. If you can get it to come back out pretty quickly, right, within seconds and it's no worse, yellow light, continue, keep trying to do your best. If it starts to produce and progress down a leg or down an arm, and it's overall kind of feeling worse and you're losing mechanics as well, you can't turn as well, or you feel kind of stuck with your motion, that would be wrong. Red light, we got to stop, and some of these would not be appropriate for you. But for the vast majority, it'll be fine. Even if it produces a small amount or a little bit of an increase of pain, like right in the spine or upper or lower. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you 6 exercises. We're going to go through them for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and then that'll be our round. So the one round with a little bit of rest in between each exercise, and you'll want to go through 3, 4, 5 times depending on your fitness level. So I'm going to use just a couple of basic things here, kettlebell, some dumbbells, and I'm going to use these TRX bands, all right? So first one we want to do is we're going to get a little bit of a goblet squat. I'm going to hold the weight close to the chest. I'm going to keep everything locked in tight in the stomach, a neutral spine. So I don't want to get a lot of flexion here or bending and then not too much extension, but just nice and neutral. By holding the kettlebell up by the chest and doing this goblet squat, it really kicks in the ab muscles and the deep core muscles. So even though it's not technically what you'd classically consider a core exercise, it really is. So we want to come here, come down, sit back, weight on the heels, and then back up through, okay? Down and back up. You go at your own pace. There's no rush, there's no reps. As far as the number of reps, you do as many reps as you can in that 30 seconds. Set a clock on your phone, 30 seconds on, and you just reset it and 30 seconds rest. We're gonna go, 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 go. I'm gonna kind of just assume about 30 seconds because we're not actually timing. So let's just say I get maybe 8 to 10 reps in that 30 seconds. Totally fine, okay? So after that, our 30 seconds, we're gonna set that down. We're gonna go more to upper body. So now I'm gonna go down to a plank, all right? So we're gonna be kind of in a high plank, a push-up position. And I'm gonna keeping the stomach, the hips, everything tight in the abs and lower back. And I'm gonna work on a shoulder tap. So we're just gonna come back and forth, tapping the shoulder. So 30 seconds on of this one. Once that 30 seconds goes, then we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Okay, so shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Again, go at your own pace. Assess how you're feeling while you're doing it, as well as what you feel right afterwards when you're done, okay? So my 30 seconds to take your rest, and then just kind of, reassess how I feel in the upper body and arms, lower body and legs. Okay, next one is the kettlebell deadlift. So now I'm going to use that same deadlift, and we really want to work on the hip hinge this way so that we're not bending from the back like that. I'm very stiff and straight through here. We're down and then right back up in and through. Okay, down and up. So I'm really using the big muscles in the legs, the glutes, the hamstrings, the hips, and my back is staying neutral. Okay, so this is just the kettlebell deadlift. What I'm not doing is rounding this way and coming like that. That's not what we're doing. Everything's staying tall, spine is staying straight, locked in neutral. Okay, that's the kettlebell deadlift. Rest your 30 seconds. We're gonna move back to the upper body. So now it's gonna be a little bit of a TRX row. I'm gonna come this way, gonna lean back slightly. Head stays in a neutral position. Don't have it way back here or way pushed forward. just neutral. Again, my spine is pretty straight. I'm not really sagged this way. I'm just straight through here, and we're going to row up. Pull your body to your hands. All right, neutral, neutral. 30 seconds of this one, as many reps as you can, as long as they're controlled, right? Nice controlled reps. We're not going real fast and jerky, herky-jerky motions. Make sure you breathe. Keeping the stomach and abs tight on everything. These are all working those deep core muscles, even though they're not your classic, core movements that you'll see other places, but they really are. So, TRX, all right? Then we're gonna go back to the lower body. So we've kind of went lower to upper to lower to upper, now back to lower again. We're gonna use that same kettlebell, again in that goblet position. I'm gonna work on lunging out and then back. So I'm gonna step, come here, and then push back with the posterior muscles of the hamstrings and glutes. Push back, again, the lower back. And spine in general really stays very stiff and straight. Not doing anything crazy with that. We're not twisting. We're not flexing. We're just keeping it in neutral. But we're keeping it tight. We're breathing. I can feel my ab muscles contracted, the deep ones, and my hip and back muscles. So 30 seconds of lunges, then take your 30-second break. Then the very last exercise we're gonna do is I'm gonna use some dumbbells, and we're gonna do a lateral raise for the shoulders. I'm gonna have my feet shoulder width apart, fairly neutral, okay? Head up and into neutral position, and then go out to the side, here and back down. So again, don't worry about the number of reps. Go at your own pace. Really feel what the shoulders and arms are doing. Keep the stomach and hips and low back tight, right? Because we're still working our core. Anytime weight goes, away from our body, we have to stabilize. It's just natural. When you pick this weight up away from your body, everything else in your stomach and spine has to stabilize. Okay? So 30 seconds of those, and then that is the round right there. You can take a full minute rest if you want to after that first round, and then go right back from the top with the goblet squats, the plank to shoulder tap, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll show it again, and that's gonna be the workout right there. Let me know if you have any questions.